Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm doing all right, enjoying this beautiful day, and figured I'd get out and talk about something that has been coming up a lot. Has been for a long time, but comes up a lot with Braden and Rayla, and that is doing scary things, things that are awkward, things that are uncomfortable. And so when I say scary things, I don't mean monsters. I don't mean shadows, dark places, that kind of stuff, those normal fears. But real life scary things, and those things that bring us anxiety and that kind of fear, frustration, annoyance, just doing the things in life. And what I found in experience the death of Sarah is that all of those things that were scary for me, I was able to lean on her to do, and all the things that were scary for her, she was able to lean on me. And when you lose that, when there's a death of your partner, you have to do the scary things. And you just have to figure it out, or you don't. And that really, I think, impacts the quality of life that we live. And so I was thinking about some of the scary things and over the past year, and it's kind of funny. Some of them are pretty ridiculous. Like as simple as taking Braden to do his baseball pictures. So the process of that and filling out the form and all that would normally give me anxiety, and being around all the people and making sure Braden's where he needs to be and all the things that come along with doing sports pictures. Sarah used to fill out the form, choose the package, and do all those things. Well, this past year I did it, and I remember feeling very confident, very comfortable, facing that fear, facing that anxiety, facing all the different people, and seeing another parent there, a dad with their kids on his phone with his wife, getting the answers, and sweat pouring down his face, and the anxiety and fear there that he was feeling. And when I was witnessing that, I was realizing in that moment that I can do hard things. I can do really hard things. And it was kind of me acknowledging the fact that I can do these hard things, these scary things. And it's what I find interesting is when we are forced to, and we take that opportunity to push through, we can do it. We can. And especially if we're doing things for our kids. And so I'm very, very willing to get outside of my comfort zone and do the hard things that are going to support Rayla and Braden. And so I started thinking about all the different hard things that are out there. For me, a lot of the social stuff gives me anxiety, and so I've been doing a lot more of that. You know, meeting new parents and making sure the kids have friends to play with, and changing daycares, moving, doing all of these different things where there would be a support person helping to like manage the workload, help with the forms and the paperwork. And over the past year, I've done all the scary things. And so I just kind of wanted to share that because I think it's a really common thing for us to get comfortable with our people, and everybody takes on parts of this and that. And it's amazing. I wouldn't change partnership for the world, right? You like being able to lean into somebody to help you with the things that are hard for you is important. One thing that I've learned through having to take on all of the things and having to face all the scary things as a solo parent is that I now better appreciate the fact that I don't need somebody else to do the things for me. I can do them. I want someone there to help. And so it's really a different view on how a partnership works. And I think it's pretty cool to be able to say, this makes me nervous, or this gives me anxiety, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna take care of it, because for the past year I know I can, and I know I will, and it's gonna be okay, and I'm gonna be a better person on the other side of whatever it may be. And I wanted to share that because I know in my relationship and partnership with Sarah, we very much split up scary things. She did some of the things that were scary to me. I did some of the things that were scary to her. And we never really had to face those fears in that way. And it's cool in my current partnership where I can see and recognize that something is scary or makes me nervous or is going to be difficult. But I can also recognize that and then say, I've got this. I can do it. I'm going to. I can. I know I can. I have. I will. And it's okay. So I'm curious. It's a little late in the video to ask, but I'm curious what you guys have found scary and have had to face and now realize that it's not quite as scary as you thought it was. I know I see in some Facebook groups, one of the biggest fears for widows and widowers is never finding a partner again, never having that love, never feeling wanted or needed, and all of those feelings that come with a good partnership. So I anticipate some people will definitely be feeling that that's a fear. But it can be simple. Filling out paperwork, taking your late spouse off of paperwork for your kids, going grocery shopping. After your person dies, going for a drive, going out in public, waking up in the morning. There's all these different scary things. And it doesn't matter how little or how big the scary thing is, it's a legitimate scary thing. And so I think it's important that we can recognize that everybody has scary things and we just manage them differently. And ultimately, through the worst, it's up to us to decide how we're going to face those scary things. And if we're doing it solo, then we have to decide if we're going to face it, like straight on, or if we're gonna find supports to help us and get through those, no matter how little or big. And so I'm curious some of those scary things for you guys, and share in the comments if you've overcome those or if you're still trying to overcome them. It's really nice to see comments that share your experiences, because other folks in this community are reading those and can understand where you're coming from or can get help and support in what they're going through, so everybody feels more normal, So I just kind of wanted to touch this subject of scary things because it's one of those topics that I think we all feel, but doesn't get talked about openly very much, that shit's scary and it's okay and we can push through it. And at times, if we need to, we can also pass. Just wait another day. I caution, personally, I try not to pass too often on scary things because I can do them, and really try to not let scary be a reason for me to not accomplish something. So that's it for today. Have a wonderful day, morning, night, wherever you are. Remember, be kind, make good choices, and I'll see you later. Bye.